Hi, I'm Karen Tripp and I'm here at Frosting Bake Shop, interviewing myself. So Karen, looks like you just left and vanished one day. So why did you close the cupcake shop?
Great, thanks for interviewing me.
Yeah, I know, it seems like one day we just vanished. But the truth is, our lease was always going to be up the end of June. And about a month ago we had to decide if we were going to stay or go. And once we made that decision, it was a little awkward to be announcing because I didn't know what our next step was going to be, or my next step. And our head baker here, she was in the process of opening her own shop, and so I thought it'd be nice to be. So there was a couple weeks of sort of not knowing what the next step was, and then we got busy sort of closing down things and wrapping things up, and then before you know it, we're in our last week. But we did try to let our regular customers know when they came in that, you know, we're closing at the end of the month, and, you know, thank you. So, yeah. So, are you opening another cupcake shop somewhere else, or are you going to be catering on the side? I mean, exactly what do you plan to do now that you don't have a cupcake shop? That's a good question. I am not opening another shop. I am closing this down, end of this chapter of my life, and I am starting, or have started, a food blog. And I'm going to be traveling around the US and eventually the world, blogging about food and desserts and all sorts of wonderful things. And the name of that blog is warningsugarygoodness.com, so you can follow me if you want. Well, the blog sounds really great. I hear you're going to be posting the famous shop recipes on there and lots of other tips and pointers, and I will definitely follow that. So now I'd like to talk about the elephant in the room. Everybody is saying that you're leaving because of cars down the street. You want to address that?
You know, we've been hearing that a lot.
Having cars down the street was not going to make or break us. But what is a problem is that the market, the cupcake market's very saturated right now. I can name 6 cupcake shops that have opened this year within a 10-mile radius of here. So that's a little bit of a problem. The space we inherited from the pretzel shop was not a great configuration for a cupcake shop. We would have preferred to have birthdays here and decorating and cooking classes and a bigger retail section. And the space doesn't lend itself to that. So we would have had to pour in a bunch of money to a space that we had a very short-term lease, and they aren't giving any long-term leases, so that was always a bone of contention here. I also happen to be an empty nester. I just sent my last one off to college. So I just saw a window of opportunity here to make a clean break and actually take a break. I have been in the cupcake business 4 years. I have had 2 stores for quite a while, and now I'm down to 1. I work 100 hours a week, and I have for the last 4 years, with like 1 5-day break that I got, and I worked day and night to get out of town. So it really wasn't a break because I was exhausted when I left. So I'm ready for that. And then another issue is my weight. Oh my God, I have put on 40 pounds working this cupcake shop. All my friends, oh, don't worry, you're gonna get tired of these things. And I haven't. I just keep eating these things. They're too good. I guess if we had really bad stuff here, it'd be a lot easier, but of course, I make what I like, right? So I kind of have to get that under control too. So really, the decision to leave cupcaking was a number of things. It wasn't just one thing. Well, now I'd like to hear about what your opinion is on whether or not cupcakes are dying or not. Is this the end of cupcakes? Are you the start of the end here?
Another good question.
Yeah, you know, you read this a lot and you hear about it a lot, and no, I don't think cupcakes are dying. I haven't seen that. You know, for us, the market is saturated, but I think actually the awareness of cupcakes, I think actually it's still at a peak. It's still peaking, really. Everybody is hearing about cupcakes, and everybody's still curious about cupcakes. They're never going to go away because Like I said, you know, when someone has a birthday, are you going to bring them a dozen donuts, or are you going to bring them a pie? Nah, you're going to bring them a cake or a cupcake. And it's a birthday thing. It's a celebratory thing, and that's never, ever going to go away. So, interesting. Well, I'd like to say thank you for taking the time to explain everything to us, and I wish you much success in the future. And any parting words? Well, you're a really great interviewer. Thank you. I would like to say a few last words. I have enjoyed talking with all of you, and thank you for coming in and being a loyal customer. I do appreciate that, both stores. I hope that you'll follow me on the next leg of Karen Tripp's big adventure. All right, thanks for watching. To be continued.